Hi everyone, this is your sunshine Yui Tachibana, and today I'm here to talk about a specific VTuber who just came to my attention that something happened with her, and I did not expect that she would return from the dead. So, in this year of VTubers where the community couldn't be more dramatic right now, there's been a whole bunch of news. Recently, there was some news about some Niji Sanji VTuber, which I'm gonna let Rima handle that. But there was also the gifts at the TwitchCon and the whole thing with them. But today we're gonna talk about Miss Fury Yuri right here. I talked about her a couple months ago on my channel. I called it the Lost Face Invader. And the video is still getting views, which is nice to see. Little did I know that it was coinciding with the fact that something came out about her. But before we get into that, who exactly is Fury Yuri right here? This girl behind me. Well, this girl used to be part of Face Connect in the last few months of her career. But before that, she was part of Cyber Live along with another fellow Face Connect member, Kaneko Lumi. The two were in Cyber Live together, and eventually this happened. They ended up leaving the company together. Personally, they called it eloping. They're getting married. They're moving off somewhere. The two became independent, and then not even a month later, they ended up joining Face Connect. So they were good for the time being. The two were thriving. Yuri herself got a rebrand to Fury Yuri instead of Amaris Yuri, got a new model and everything, and then this happened. On April 2023, her contract was terminated by Sakana with a note that says, "Thank you for all the support towards Face Connect and Fury Yuri. It is with aching hearts that we must announce the termination of the contract with our talent Fury Yuri. At Face Connect, we take contractual matters very seriously. It has been discovered, investigated, and confirmed that there have been multiple repeated breaches of the Face Connect talent contract by Yuri in the past year she had been with us." So basically, something happened with Yuri behind the scenes that they were not able to control her, and it led to her channel being deactivated for the time. And this is the Reddit post about what happened. A lot of her Face Connect stuff is pretty much lost media now. So this is the best I can come up with. So this is some Panko and Lumi thoughts about what happened. Panko was apparently upset by the hatred getting directed towards Face Connect. Management tried its best to keep Yuri, but eventually they could not come to an agreement. They parted ways in the best way possible given the circumstances, and that they wouldn't be revealing any details so that she wouldn't get thrown under the bus even further, right? So Lumi barely knew what happened but wouldn't say the reason and felt frustrated over it. And because of the circumstances, Yuri had to go AWOL for the next 2 years or so. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Yuri's Twitter. Her Twitter just came back recently. Over the last month or so, she's apparently been tweeting a lot of memes, a lot of, posts on her Twitter account. A lot of, fun stuff. Clearly you don't want to air fry. This is cute. I'm gonna like this. And some art and all of that. that's the face of a yandere right there. But let's get to the meat of the matter. This is the tweet that finally explained what happened. Giving a vague update, I will be soft re-debuting at an undetermined date, so I hope that clears some initial confusion on whether or not you could consider me back. Please know I always intended on returning, but only once I've handled things carefully and correctly. I just need time. Please give me your patience. I am just so happy to talk to you guys again. I miss calling you my hostages. I will return to silly posting until I am ready. So yeah, Yuri-chan is back. It's amazing to see. Never did I think that a VTuber would actually return from the dead. In a time where graduations are just up at an all-time high right now, and a lot of people are thinking that corporals are dead, here we have a former Face Connect VTuber who, at the time right now, we do not know if Sakana gave her IP back or something like that. It looks like that's the case because why would, they reinstate a Terminated VTuber? That's a nearly impossible solution. That only happened with one Niji Sanji VTuber, and that was years ago before they became famous, right? And so it looks like Yuri-chan looks like she's independent for the time being, and in fact her channel is back up now too. This is her old channel with all of her, old stuff. This is all of her this is a pre Face Connect stuff, basically. This is when she was part of Cyber Live, all of this stuff. This is her Cyber Live debut right here. And that's a lot of stuff. It's really nice to see that her channel is back. All of her old content, you get to binge all of her old streams and her ASMRs and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Yuri's gonna be back. Who knows when? And at the time of recording this, Face Connect is going to be debuting their new branch. That'll be this weekend, and I'm definitely going to support them because I love seeing new talents debut and seeing what potential they got. And at the same time, we got a former Face talent back from the dead. I love it. I love it. Finally, something positive has come out of the VTuber community. Because we desperately needed it, Sunshines. We desperately needed it. So, with that said, this is your Sunshine Yui Tachibana sunsetting for the day. And please go support Yuri. Go follow her on Twitter. Subscribe to her YouTube. Go to her first stream when she comes back eventually. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you.